comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, something wicked this way comes. Put your hands together, John Chope.
What's going on, DC? Matt Kazam is the lousiest teacher I ever had. Only thing I learned from that guy is midgets are funny and I'll whack off a lot if I become a comedian. Sad. Who here is operating on any psychotropic mind-altering substances tonight? Alright. Yeah, not me. I used to. I had it pretty rough. But, no, I never sucked dick for coke, though. If I ever had a friend that I knew was sucking dick for coke, when he finished me off, I'd be like, look, man, you got a problem. Got into a lot of those white people drugs. Not bad. Yeah, I got into like cocaine and amphetamines and turkey and Harry Potter. I don't know if they ever told you though, it's tough to kick the Potter. I started reading that series about an hour and a half ago. Finished all 6. Sorry, I've been drinking from this goblet of firewater. I'm gonna end up having to rehabilitate with Michael and the priest because I just can't get enough of that 16-year-old boy. Woo! But addiction is tough though, man. I know, because I've been feeding for cheese so bad ever since I got on this Weight Watchers. And I know you look at me and you're like, Weight Watchers, not a moment too soon, right? Most 24-year-old men are lifting weights. I watch them. Watch them from a distance using my cellulitis scope. No, but the main reason why I'm actually on it is because, my family, they're obese and they're diabetic and stuff like that. And here's a little example. I went and had breakfast over at my family's house the other morning, and I got into the dining room. My sister's sitting there, and she's sticking a needle in her arm with insulin. My dad's in the kitchen pricking his finger with a needle. Mom's upstairs with a syringe in her butt. I got down the hallway. The dog was pushing one off in her left paw. I was thinking, oh my God, I woke up and had breakfast at the fucking crack house. This ain't the life for me, man. No, they're like my ghost of Christmas future, and they're chanting to me in my sleep, if you eat the cheese, you'll be obese. If you eat the cheese, you'll be obese. But cheese is so good, though, man. I feel like I substituted one addiction for another, Used to peruse through alleyways, trying to score a hit. Now I'm hanging out at Wigman's, parking lots, trying to ease my prefix. When I am desperate, though, I do hit the streets, meet up with the Gouda Buddha, Don Provolone. From Monterey, Jack. Breaks me off a couple of silly strings dipped in cheese whiz, and I'm straight for a month. No, but the way Weight Watchers works though is you get a certain amount of points every day, eat what you want, and then you get 35 bonus points per week to blow off on all the alcohol that I want. And though it's said that you can earn extra points by doing leisure activities. So it's sort of like an incentive, you run a little bit and you get a cookie, So the first thing I thought about was have more sex, right? The more sex you have, the more cookies you get to eat, right? Yeah, I never get to eat cookies. Yeah, after sex, the only thing I can have is a crouton. That lucky lady, my fiance Mary, just kind of wants me out of the house lately because I just recently lost my job. Yeah. Manager said I was acting like some sort of a comedian. Okay, moving on. My fiance's an amazing woman, but my friends look at her like she's the Grim Reaper, getting ready to take her friend off to the gallows, Marriage life will change you, And I know, and I'm not even married yet. Here's a great example. I had last year for my birthday. Friends, they got me a gun, shitload of liquor. They took me out to the Camelot right over here. They're here. So my best man Joe, he comes over to my birthday little party over at my house this year, and when I was opening up the presents with each shred of paper, it was almost like I was ripping out a piece of his heart. I think I actually saw tears forming in his eyes when he saw that I got clothes, a children's novel, some mixing bowls, 1,000-piece puzzle of U.S. landmarks. When I whipped out the Amazing Race board game, he was like, man, that's it! And you're reading now too? So, he was depressed. It was as if his friend died instantly, and he mourned for me, and I will be missed. I get married April 7th, so memorial service will be held on the 6th. You want to come? RSVP Joe. He will be at the Camelot later tonight. Yep. Joe thinks I'm turning gay. My sister thought I was until about late high school. Now I'm deemed something called a metrosexual. What that is something like, golly, wouldn't it be neat to be gay, only without the Harry Peter and the magic stick? You know? I went to Ocean City for spring break with a couple of my friends, and they were all like, I remember they were like, hey, John, Chope's got a hotel named after him, you know? I'm looking around for like Big John's Castle or Chope's Super Sexy Seaside Sanctuary or something like that, but no, this was called the Flamin' Flamingo. I don't know where they get the idea. So I may have a bunch of scented candles around my house and bathe myself in a tub of Jean Paul Gaultier and wax my eyebrows, but that doesn't make me gay. So one of them, I'm a fan of Martha Stewart and like Rachel Ray recipes, and I'm a big fan of Tim Gunn's accent for Project Runway. I may take 1.5-hour showers every day. Keep my cuticles nice and clean and use little hand lotions and face masks and things like that. Keep my clothes all nice and tight, but that doesn't make me gay. It just means that I look better than you. Good night, DC. You all are beautiful.
John Chope right there, big round.